Milkman, Mr. Milktastic, back at you on this millionaire mission with another episode, splashing in the fishbowl. Y'all know how we roll. You can get this right here. Just DM me, let me know what colors you need. If you like what you see, you can get that too. Just sitting here thinking, right? Just had to thank God for everything. You know what I'm saying? The trials, the tribulations, whatever it might be. Just thank God for everything. But it's funny to me that I ain't know about a baby until the baby was like, I ain't see the baby till the baby was like 5 months. And then I'm trying to do what I need to do for the baby and I get called the deadbeat. Like, what? I didn't even know this baby existed. And I'm still asking, like, how this baby even got here, right? Nonetheless, the baby's here. So I want to be a good papa and do what I'm supposed to do, right? So I guess you could say we was on all right terms because I still don't know what's the problem besides me trying to get like non-supervised visitations with the child. It's just like, I could pick her up and drop her back off. Like if I come in town on Friday, let me get her for Friday, Saturday, I'll bring her back to you Sunday or Monday. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, but it's not gonna happen. So while me and the child's mother were in good terms, she texted me, our baby walking, took her first few steps, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna send you the video. All day go by, I don't get no video. I said, let me just check the social media, see if she posted the video. I checked the social media, I see the baby walking towards the other man. I was like, shit, I ain't panic about it or nothing. I ain't panic about it or nothing. Like, he does, so he gonna be with her. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he a good father, not a good stepdaddy, and not a weirdo or some shit. 1 second. Important phone calls coming. Millionaire phone calls coming through. You know, on this millionaire mission, you get those $1 million calls. You feel me? You just gotta handle your business. Yes, what's going on, Nina? Okay, see, yeah, that's what I was saying. I wanted to, yeah, that's good. Okay, thank you. Okay, all right, no problem. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, back to what I was saying. So she told me she's gonna send me the video. She didn't send me no video. So I go to check the walks, and I see the jit walking towards the other dude. And I ain't trip off that. I can't be mad at. But if you got a whole relationship, a whole family, cool. I ain't trying to break up no happy homes. I'm just trying to see mine. You feel me? But I had just been there that weekend and I was supposed to see the baby, but the mother ghosted me, so I ain't get a chance to see her. And then like that Monday, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, I get back to work and she asked me for the money. I'm like, damn, I just was there trying to see the baby. You could have got the money, the clothes, the diapers, the wipes, everything. All you had to do is bring the fucking baby. Damn. But, co-parenting with somebody you don't know, I guess it ain't going to be no easy situation. But I have come to the conclusion that, hey, if they're going to keep the baby from me, that's what, in God's plan, that's what's going to happen. It's not for me to be stressing and all that extra stuff. It's just for me to do what I need to do. It's in God's plan and it's in God's hand. I am looking forward to doing what I need to do, but I'm no longer going to be stressing about something that I can't control. If they don't want me in that child's life at this point, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you feel crazy as a man to think that you have a human being out there somewhere that you want to provide for and you can't. And yeah, I got to take the wisdom and counsel of those I've been in contact with that told me, hey, stop beating yourself up. Stop blaming yourself for this. You didn't even know this was going on. And that's a figurative fact, Jack. I did not know a child existed. So how is my fault? It's not my fault. And I'm not going to be taking the blame or none of that other stuff for what's going on, all right? I'm just going to do what I got to do. And if you want a millionaire mission shirt, you can get it from me. You should also be on a millionaire mission. Whatever idea you got in your head, after you work your 8 hours, your 10 hours, your 12 hours, make sure you get on your job. I mean your own job, your millionaire mission. Yeah, go work for them folks and get that check. I know some people think like, hey, I don't want to work for nobody. Nobody wants to work for nobody, man. But ain't nobody finna pay your bills neither. You tell me where you can go and live for free besides under a bridge. And the police probably come harass you if you go up under the bridge, you heard me? So, do your job, do your work, but don't forget to work on your own millionaire mission. Whatever independent, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you got in your head that you can make you some bread. You can get up and go hustle and do this and make some money. Make sure you put some time into that. Cause me, I had to snap out of it and get back on my whoop. Nah, if I ain't jumping out with the product, you probably won't catch me talking to nobody. I'm back on like when I was selling CDs, but I'm with the clothing now. So we back on grind mode. We focus. Like I say, no longer stressing about things that we can't change. We only worried about what we can do going forward, what we can change going forward. You know what I mean? And that was my little Rizzy rant. I just feel crazy knowing that it's a baby out there and I can't like see her or take care of or do for her. And oh yeah, that was the thing too. And when she asked me for the money, after I had just been there and she didn't let me see the baby, she asked me for the money and I had to just tell her like, look, you just text me saying that baby walking. You didn't send me the video all day, so when I check, I see she walking towards the other guy. I don't got a problem with that, but you could have still sent me the video, but you ain't send it because she was walking towards that other guy. That's cool. It's not a problem. It's no problem. I'm telling you. Like, before I was stressed the hell out. I am no longer stressed anymore. I am not stressed anymore about this situation. It is in God's hand, man. I'm going to do what I need to do, though. And it's a millionaire mission. It ain't just a quote. It ain't just a shirt. I'm ready for to get some M's, so it's not a big problem to him. I need to just stay focused on my mission, on what I'm doing, and, you know, try as hard as I can to communicate and handle business as an adult. But we not stressing about too much. And like I don't know if I told y'all, I might have been on Facebook when I said that, but I was thinking that it was the baby that had me stressed the fuck out, right? But it really wasn't the baby. It was the fact that I had to deal with the baby and the mothers and the baby mother when I was trying to mend something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it messed up my relationship. And that had me really stressed out because it's like, damn, I'm trying to fix this, but I'm trying to take care of the jit at the same time. I want to take care of my jit at the same time, you feel me? And it ain't like it's a problem to do both, but it's like, that's why I thought that was stress was coming from, but it was coming from trying to, you know what I'm saying, get my shit together with my peoples. And then I got to deal with this situation, so I'm blaming the stress on this situation. But it can't be this situation because I don't really know the child. I don't really got a bond with the child. I don't really know the mom. I don't got a bond with the mom. So it can't be that situation that's stressing me out. It was a little bit, but then I thought about it like, hey, you know, if she don't feel comfortable with me getting the baby, then I just won't get the baby. And that's what God got in the plan. That's what he got work. I guess my mama, my aunties and my family won't get to see a small baby that's mine. They'll see it when she a toddler and can run and talk. That's fine. What I'm gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? I can't change nothing. I can't change a thing. You feel me? There's some things that I could do, and we're gonna do all that we can do. But in the meantime, in between times, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing no crazy stuff. We just gonna stay focused. We actually gonna pray for them people because I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna pray for them people and that they get their mind right and we can do everything like we're supposed to do. And just pray for them. That's all I can say. Cause I don't got no hate in my heart. I don't got no problems with them people or nothing like that. So it ain't no issue. So I don't know what's the issue because I don't have an issue. I'm not mad at anybody. You feel me? I don't need extra stress on me though. But yeah. What was that? All right, we're in Judges. Let me cut this truck off. I might be making a little bit of noise, but it was kind of hot out here. So we're in Judges right now. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, like, all that good stuff. I just felt like spilling. I might not even keep this up because, you know what I'm saying, I don't need to have all my business in these YouTube streets. But I was just like, how the hell I get called the deadbeat and I ain't even get an opportunity? I don't even think I got the opportunity to be a damn deadbeat. Really, I don't think I got the opportunity before I got the title. That's crazy. See, I'll make sure y'all scrap it up out here because it's crazy work, man. It's crazy work right here. But let me pray, man. Let me pray because I need prayer in my life. Y'all pray for me. Dear Lord, Father up in heaven, in Jesus' name, I ask you to forgive me of my sins. I ask you to watch over me, watch over my family, friends, and enemies. I ask you to keep me protected, safe as I travel these roads from harming anybody or anybody harming me, from everything on this road that I need to be protected from. In Jesus' name, I ask you to bless those people that think negatively of me, have bad thoughts of me, or want to do me harm, or want to try to bring any pain or any discomfort or anything that's other than blessings in my life. I ask you to do something to them people, whatever you see fit to do to them, God. But keep them away from me, keep them out of my life. And if they have to be in my life, I ask you to make their heart warm and kind towards me and mine. In Jesus' name, amen. That's what I got to get back to. You got to get back to praying for these folks that be stressing you out. Like, you know what? I ain't gonna deal with you. I'm just gonna talk to God. Ain't got time for your foolishness down here on this earth. I don't know if it's you or you got some possessions going on. Like you letting some demons possess you or something, some devils or something. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna pray about it because I know the Father up in heaven. And I know Jesus Christ, and they got the Holy Spirit, and you can't win. If I got all them within, you just can't win. I don't care about an atheist or a spiritual person that like to talk to the universe. I don't talk to the universe. I talk to the creator of the universe. There's a difference. When I go out, I don't pray to the moon. I don't pray to the sun. I pray to the God that made the sun. I pray to the God that made the moon. He made the whole universe. Back to where we was at, though. Judges. Who is it? 10. We're going to do Judges chapter 10. Oppression of Philistines and the Ammonites. Now, after Amberleach died, Tola, the son of Puah, the son of Dudu, a man of Ishkar, arose to save Israel, and he lived in Shamar, in the hill country of Ephraim. He judged Israel 23 years, then he died and was buried in Shamar. After him, Jar, the Gileadite, arose and judged Israel 22 years. He had 30 sons who rode on 30 donkeys. Do you know how much they was getting it in? The man said he had 30 sons. Goodness gracious, what you was pregnant every, like, soon as you dropped one, you had another one. 30? Jeez. I know them walls was loose. God forgive me. Feeling a little animated today. But 30? I don't think they were doing C-section back then, so that means 30 came through the walls. You feel me? That thing probably was loose after the 30th one. It was loose as a goose. Don't get me started. Hey, let me turn down. I'll read my Bible. God forgive me. Let me focus. Just try to make y'all laugh because I figured that laughter is remedy to when you like sad, depressed, stressed, or anything else. Laughter is a good remedy, but it have to be like a genuine laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to force it and nothing. Just go watch some comedy, preferably a funny comment. It'll help you out. Who was that? We was in verse 3. After him, Jar and Gilead arose and judged Israel 22 years. He had 30 sons who rode on 30 donkeys and had 30 cities. So each son had their own city in the land of Gilead that are called Havoth Jar to this day. Jar died and was buried in Carmel. The sons of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord, served the Baals and the Asherahs, the gods of Aram, the gods of Sidon, the gods of Moab, the gods of sons of Ammon, the gods of the Philistines. Thus they forsook the Lord and did not serve him. So after he brought them into the land of honey, they went and served all those other gods. But that was after like the main people died, like Moses, Joshua, and they say who just died? After him, Jar died. So all the people that like believed in God kind of died off. The anger of the Lord burned against Israel, and he sold them into the hand of the Philistines and into the hands of the sons of Ammon. They afflicted and crushed the sons of Israel that year. For 18 years they afflicted all the sons of Israel who were beyond the Jordan and Gilead, in the lands of the Amorites. The sons of Ammon crossed the Jordan to fight against Judah, Benjamin, and the house of Ephraim, so that Israel was greatly distressed. The sons of Israel cried out to the Lord, saying, We have sinned against you, for indeed we have forsaken our God and served the Baals. The Lord said to the sons of Israel, Did I not deliver you from the Egyptians, the Amorites, the sons of Ammon, the Philistines? Also when the Sidonians, the Amalekites, and the Monites oppressed you, you cried out to me, and I delivered you from their hands. Yet you have forsaken me and served other gods. Therefore I will no longer deliver you. Go and cry out to the other gods which you have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your distress. The sons of Israel said to the Lord, We have sinned. Do to us whatever seems good to you. Only please deliver us this day. So they put away the foreign gods from among them and served the Lord, and he could bear the misery of Israel no longer. Then the sons of Ammon were summoned, and they camped in Gilead. And the sons of Israel gathered together and camped in Mizpah. The people, the leaders of Gilead, said to one another, Who is the man who will begin to fight against the sons of Ammon? He shall become head over all the inhabitants of Gilead. And that's chapter 10. But I think we should go ahead and go into chapter 11 because it's like they about to get to it. Like they about to get to it right now. It's about to get to the good parts. We're going to keep on going. And Judges chapter 11 says, Jephthah, the ninth judge. Now Jephthah the Gileadite was a valiant warrior, but he was the son of a harlot. Hey, the Bible be too real. They like, he was a good-ass warrior, but he was the son of a hoe. Hey, the Bible be saying it in a nice way, but that's what it's basically saying. And that's the first damn verse of the chapter. Judges chapter 11. Read it for yourself. I ain't lying to you. Let's just say, now Joseph the Gileadite was a valiant warrior, but he was the son of a harlot. He could fight his ass off, but he was the son of a hoe. What that got to do with it? Why we had to know that the lady was a hoe? Why we had to know that? Okay, maybe it's gonna become apparent and important farther down in the story. If you see why we needed to know that his mama was a hoe, y'all let me know why we needed to know she was a hoe. But the Bible told us so. All right, let's go. And Gilead was the father of Jephthah. I don't even know how to pronounce this boy's name. We're gonna call him Jep. Gilead's wife bore him sons, and when his wife's sons grew up, they drove Jep out and said to him, You shall not have an inheritance in our father's house, for you are the son of another woman. So Jep fled from his brothers and lived in the land of Tob. And worthless fellows gathered themselves about Jep, and they went out with him. It came about after a while that the sons of Ammon fought against Israel. When the sons of Ammon fought against Israel, the elders of Gilead went to get Jep from the land of Tob. Because remember, he's a valiant warrior. So now they want to go get Jep, even though they told him he couldn't get no inheritance because he's the son of a hoe. But now they want to go get the man because he know how to go to war. All right, boom. So boom. It came about after a while that the sons of Ammon fought against Israel. When the sons of Ammon fought against Israel, the elders of Gilead went to get Jep from the land of Tob, and they said to Jep, Come and be our chief, that we may fight against the sons of Ammon. Then Jep said to the elders of Gilead, Did you not hate me and drive me from my mother's house, talking about my mama? Oh, now you want me to fight for you? What's up with y'all, bro? What's up with you jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? Hey, I'm tripping today. I just feel so good. God got me just in a great space. I don't know. I just feel great. I don't know. Because I feel like it's going to all work out to the better. So excuse my very animated, very commentary Bible reading today. Like I said, I might don't keep this up and have to come back and read these 2 chapters. But I might leave it up also. We don't know. So Jep said to the boy, like, Did you not hate me and drive me from my father's house? So why have you come to me now when you are in trouble and people are kicking your ass and you want my help? What's wrong with you? You thought I was going to help you when you just ran me from the house, brother? Now you won't help, brother. What's wrong, brother? So where we at? This chapter, no, I mean verse 7. Then Jup said to the elders, "Did you not hate me and drive me from my father's house? So why you come to me now? Why you in trouble?" The elders of Gilead said to Jup, "For this reason we now return to you, that you may go with us and fight with the sons of Ammon and become head over all the inhabitants of Gilead." So Jup said to the elders of Gilead, "If you take me back to fight against the sons of Ammon, and the Lord gives them up to me, will I become your head?" The elders of Gilead said to Jup, "The Lord is a witness between us. Surely we will do as you have said." Then Jup went with the elders of Gilead, and the people made him head and chief over them. And Jup spoke all these words before the Lord at Mizpah. Now Jup sent messengers to the king of the sons of Ammon, saying, "What is between you and me, that you have come to me to fight against my land?" The king of the sons of Ammon said to the messenger of Jup, "Because Israel took away my land when they came up from Egypt, from the Arnon as far as the Jabbok and the Jordan. Therefore return them peaceably now." So that boy like, "Hey, y'all took our land when God let y'all come over here, but you got to get that back now." So I ain't know that people was coming back. So it must have kill everybody when they ran them off, because now you got them coming back talking about this they land. So we had verse 14. But Jup said unto the messenger again to the king of the sons of Ammon, and they said to him, "Thus says Jup, Israel did not take away the land of Moab or the land of the sons of Ammon. For when they came up from Egypt and Israel went through the wilderness to the Red Sea and came to Kadesh, then Israel sent messengers to the king of Edom, saying, Please, let us pass through your land. But the king of Edom would not listen. And they also sent to the king of Moab, but he would not consent. So Israel remained in Kadesh. Then they went through the wilderness around the land of Edom and the land of Moab, and came to the east side of the land of Moab, and they camped beyond the Arnon. But they did not enter the territory of Moab, for Arnon was the border of Moab. And Israel sent messengers to Sihon, king of the Amorites, the king of the Heshbon, and Israel said to him, Please let us pass through your land to our place. But Sihon did not trust Israel to pass through his territory. So Sihon gathered all his people and camped in Jahaz and fought with Israel. The Lord, the God of Israel, gave Sihon and all his people into the hands of Israel, and they defeated them. So Israel possessed all the land of the Amorites, the inhabitants of that country. So they possessed all the territory of the Amorites from the Arnon, and as far as the Jabbok, from the wilderness as far as the Jordan. Since now the Lord, the God of Israel, drove out the Amorites before his people, are you then to possess it? Do you not possess what Cheshman your God gives you to possess? So whatever the Lord our God has driven out before us, we will possess. Now, are you any better than Balik, the son of Zupar, king of Moab? Did he ever strive with Israel, or did he ever fight against them? While Israel lived in Heshbon and its villages, and in Arah and in its villages, and in all the cities that are on the banks of the Arnon, 300 years, why did you not recover them within that time? I therefore have not sinned against you, but you are doing me wrong by making war against me. May the Lord, the judge today between the sons of Israel and the sons of Ammon. But the king of the sons of Ammon disregarded the message which Jup sent him. Jup's tragic vow. Now the Spirit of the Lord came upon Jup, so that he passed through Gilead and Manasseh. Then he passed through Mizpah of Gilead. And from Mizpah of Gilead he went on to the sons of Ammon. Jup made a vow to the Lord and said, If you will indeed give the sons of Ammon into my hand, then it shall be, whatever comes out of the door of my house to meet me when I return in peace from the sons of Ammon, it shall be the Lord's, and I will offer it up as a burnt offering. So Jup crossed over to the sons of Ammon to fight against them. And the Lord gave them into his hand. He struck them with a very great slaughter from Arah to the entrance of Minnit, 20 cities, and as far back as Abel Karim. So Abel Karim, now that's right at the end of verse 23. Abel Karim, that's some type of city, but it started with Abel. I wonder if that's like one of Abel's sons. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I say, when you read in the Bible, you start in the beginning and you come into the genealogy, it's going to say a lot of names, like this name, that name, this name, that name. But you have to keep reading those names. So when you come up to a name like this, Abel Karam, you'll know that if this was one of Abel's sons from, you know what I mean, and he had his own city, because most of them boys had their own city. Okay, when Jep came to his house at Mizpah, behold, his daughter was coming out to meet him with tambourines and with dancing. Now she was his one and only child. Besides her, he had no son or daughter. When he saw her, he tore his clothes and said, Alas, my daughter, you have brought me very low, and you are among those who trouble me, for I have given my word to the Lord, and I cannot take it back. So she said to him, My father, you have given your word to the Lord. Do to me as you have said, since the Lord has avenged you of your enemies, the sons of the Ammon. 1 second. Gotta crank up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still hot. Sun done went down, it done been raining, and it's still hot. Gotta crank up this AC. My bad if y'all hear that wind blowing, but I need this air blowing right now. You heard me? So what happened was he made a promise to God that if you give the enemies into my hand, then the first thing that come out of my house, I'm gonna offer it as a burnt offering sacrifice. Like, that was a stupid ass. That's why all right, this is chapter 11, verse 12. I'm at verse 29. You will see that it say Jep's tragic vow. Because that was a tragic vow. You vowed to burn up the first thing that come out your house with. What if it is your kids, or what if it's your wife, or even if it was one of your soldiers or something? Like, why you want to burn up something that's coming out your house and you know it's going to be people? That didn't make no sense. So his daughter said, My father, you have given your word to the Lord. Do to me as you have said, since the Lord has avenged you of your enemies, the sons of Ammon. She said to her father, Let this thing be done for me. Let me alone 2 months, that I may go to the mountains and weep because of my virginity, I and my companions. Then he said, Go. So he sent her away for 2 months, and she left with her companions and wept on the mountain because of her virginity. At the end of 2 months, she returned to her father, who did to her according to the vow which he made. And she had no relations with man. Thus it became a custom in Israel that the daughter of Israel went yearly to commemorate the daughter of Jep, the Gileadite, 4 days in the year. That means God allowed him to kill his daughter. Why wouldn't he stop him like he stopped Abraham for killing his son? I understand he made a vow out of his mouth to the Lord, but that seemed kind of cold right there. All right, that's what we got for the Bible reading today. We're going to stop there right there on chapter 12. We will be starting in chapter 12 when we start back and crank it back up. Y'all know we ain't done, though. Y'all know we ain't done. Because after Bible reading, what we got to increase our financial IQ. You want to be smart when it comes to money, too, don't you? I know I do. How else you going to make $1 million? How you going to be on a $1 million mission and you ain't increasing your financial IQ? You got to understand money. Somebody ever taught you about money? Nobody ain't never taught me about money. I just know money pay the bills and get you what you need to live for real. They say money can't buy happiness. This damn show can get you close, though. Hello. All right, this is where we at. We at a surplus must be a priority. Now that makes sense. A surplus must be a priority. In order to create a budget surplus, a surplus must be a priority. The best way to make a surplus a priority is to reprioritize your spending habits. Make saving, tithing, and investing at least priority number 2, and list them as an expense on your financial statement. So we gonna take saving, tithing, and investing, and we're gonna take them and put them in the expense column. Saving, tithing, and investing. That's not like something that you randomly do now. It's a bill. Saving is a bill, tithing is a bill, and investing is a bill. To increase your financial IQ, you have to think like this. Think that savings account is a bill. So you need to pay that bill first when you get paid. Tithing is a bill. You need to also pay that bill when you get paid. And investing is a bill. You need to pay that bill. That's one bill investing that can bring you back more money. Because it's like you sending out your dollars to go make some more dollars. We all need to be doing this, but who got time to study the stock market and all these other markets? But hey, we're not making excuses, okay? You're going to take you 2, 3 to 4 hours and figure out some other ways to make money before 2024 is over. No one-trick ponies around here. We need other monies coming in from other places. You understand? Might be a little bit sleepy. You know how the baby gets sleepy and just do everything to not go to sleep? I might be at that point right now. I got some sleep, but I probably didn't get enough. I could go for some more. So let's get comfortable. All right. So this chapter right here is called Easier Said Than Done. Remember, this is increasing our financial IQ. I just told y'all we got to take saving, tithing, and investing and make them a priority, make them an expense. So this is said, easier said than done. Okay, let's go. I know most of you can agree with the logic of what I'm saying and agree that people need to make saving, tithing, and investing a higher priority. I also know this is easier said than done. So let me tell you how Kim and I handled this problem. Soon after we married, we had the same financial problems many newlyweds have. We had more expenses than income. To solve this problem, we hired Betty, the bookkeeper. Betty was instructed to take 30% of all income off top as an expense and put the money in the asset column. Using simple numbers as an example, if we had $1,000 in income and $1,500 in expenses, Betty was to take 30% of the $1,000 and put that money in the asset column. With the remaining $700, she was to pay the $1,500 expenses. Betty nearly died. She thought she was nuts. She said, "You can't do that. You have bills to pay." She almost quit. You see, Betty was a great bookkeeper, but she budgeted like a poor person. She paid everyone else first and herself last. Since there was rarely anything left over, she paid herself nothing. Her creditors, the government, and the bankers were all more important than Betty. And you know what that's saying? Basically, that's how you and most Americans, and probably me, living too. This is how we living. You, me, and all these Americans, this is how we living, and we're going to change this. This is how we living. We living like we paying everybody else first. You know what I'm saying? The creditors, the government, the bankers, we making all of them more important than us. We got to start making us more important. We the ones out here busting our ass and working for this cash. We need to be paying ourselves first. I don't give a damn about the bills. You done made them bills wait before, and if it ain't, then that's great. So you should be in better shape. If you ain't never made them wait, they should be okay with say, hey, this is the first time you've ever been, and you're calling and telling us you're going to pay at a later date. Yeah, they'll work with you. Just don't let the due date come and you don't pay it. Might be a problem then. But back to what we was reading. I'm going to start that little paragraph over because I went on a rant. But he said, Betty nearly died. She thought we were nuts. She said, you can't do that. You have bills to pay. She almost quit. You see, Betty was a great bookkeeper, but she budgeted like a poor person. She paid everyone else first and herself last. Since there was rarely anything left over, she paid herself nothing. Her creditors, the government, and bankers were all more important than Betty. Betty argued and fought. All of her training told her to pay everyone else first. The thought of not paying her bills or taxes made her weak in the knees. I finally got her to understand she was doing us a favor. She was helping us out. I explained to her that she was helping us solve a very big problem, the problem of not having enough money. As you know, solving problems makes us smarter. When she understood she was actually creating income through expenses, she was willing to go along with our plan to create a budget surplus. For every dollar of income, Betty would take 30 cents and put it in saving, tithing, and investing. She knew that saving, tithing, and investing were a very necessary expense to create a surplus, our first and most important expense. With the 70 cents from every dollar left, she was to pay taxes, liabilities such as our mortgage and car payments, and then our bills such as electricity, water, food, and clothing. Needless to say, for a long time we came up short every month. Although we paid ourselves first, we did not have enough money to pay others. There were some months Kim and I came up as much as $4,000 short. We would have paid $4,000 from our assets, but that was our money. The asset column belonged to us. Instead of panic, Betty was instructed to sit down with us and let us know how short we were each month. After taking a deep breath, Kim and I would say, it's time to get back to financial IQ number 1, making more money. With that, Kim and I would hustle around doing whatever we could to make more money. Kim, with her marketing background, often called businesses and offered to consult with them on their marketing plans. She also took modeling jobs and sold a line of clothing. I offered to teach investment or sales and marketing classes. For a few months, I trained sales teams at a local real estate company. I even made money by helping a family move and by clearing some land for another family. In other words, we swallowed our pride and did whatever it took to make that extra money. Somehow, we always made it. And somehow, Betty stuck with us and assisted us with our problem, solution, and process, even though she worried more about us than we did. Unfortunately, Betty could help us, but was unwilling to help herself. Last we heard, she retired and moved in with her single daughter. They share expenses using Betty's payment from Social Security to pay them. They do not have a budget surplus. Wow. So this lady actually budgeted their money, helped them get to a budget surplus, but she couldn't budget her own money and get herself to a surplus. And she was a financial advisor for them. So 2024, we're going to pay ourselves first. We're going to put saving, tithing, and investing in the expense column. Those are now bills. Saving is a bill, tithing is a bill, and investing in the bill. Pay yourself first. I know from the richest man in Babylon, I got pay yourself 10%. I didn't finish that whole book because I was doing an Audible book, so I didn't finish the whole thing, but as much as I got out of it was pay yourself 10% first. No matter how little your check is or how big your check is, pay yourself 10% first. Then saving, tithing, and investing. Those 3 things. After that, you can pay the bills. If somebody can't get paid, call them and say, hey, yeah, that bill does due. Yeah, we ain't gonna pay that right now. We're gonna need about a week. We're gonna need about a week, bruh. And be like, we'll have to come cut your lights off. Be like, cut them off. Yeah. But nah, y'all handle your business for real. Pay your bills, handle your business, work for somebody and get you some money so then you can work for yourself and do what you want to do when your side hustle becomes your main hustle, because you done hustle so much that you don't need the main hustle. You dig? But don't just work that job until you die. Make sure you taking your vacations, taking some time off to just go and pamper yourself and enjoy yourself. Go get your feet done, your nails done, your hair done, your teeth clean. You know what I'm saying? Take a shower. It'll make you feel better. I'm finna go get in one right now, and I just took one last night, but the shower just makes you feel so much better, baby. Yeah. Shout out to that shine of mine, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that baby. And like I say, we praying for our enemies, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Who that is? Blake, the farmer boy. What's up, Blake? What farm you on, my boy? I need to find out some information from Blake, cause goddamn, boy, you sound like you in the right field. Farmers. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to tell all the people that be checking me out too. Hey, I don't know what's going on right now with them trying to Trump just getting. It looked like a fake shooting. I don't think he really got shot, but if he did, hey, maybe they trying to get him up out of there. But with him getting shot, with Buddy jumping out of the race for presidency, hey, make sure y'all, if you're not growing your own food on the farm like Blake, or you don't got any animals or anything like that, make sure y'all are at least creating a pantry. Get you some water, get you some rice, get you some stuff that you can eat if the power go out, and you can go out there and fire up your grill and still cook everything that you need to cook. So just get yourself prepared. Make you a little pantry. Make sure you got some water, some food, some rice, and you cook. You know, get everything that you need in case the power go out, before the power go out. Because, hey, man, if they say you can't access your money, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You need to have some food in the house. It's going to get crazy, and it's going to get crazy quick. You see how they had all them glitches and all the computers was not working? Imagine they start telling people they can't get their money out the bank. You can't swipe your card and go buy no food. You know how hectic it's finna get real fast. So yeah, I just advise y'all. I don't do the fear mongering because I believe in God, but I also believe that God give us eyes to see, and you can see that these times we in right now is real shaky. You know what I'm saying? Real shaky. They having power outages. Yeah. If we want to shut stuff down, we just tell y'all it's a power outage. What you gonna do? You can't get on your phone. You can't get on Facebook. You can't get on Instagram. You can't get on YouTube. You can't get on nothing. What you gonna do then? So I say get you some food, get you some water, have you a cash stash, and if you cash heavy right now, like let's say like you got like 100,000 maybe to 500,000, you cash heavy, you probably want to look into purchasing some gold. You understand me? Just go in there, buy you some chains, buy you some rings, buy you some things. Instead of just having only cash, that way you got some things that you can exchange for, like, hey, you know you only paid, what, $80, $100 for that ring, maybe $400, $500, whatever. You got bargaining chips beside the cash in case the cash becomes useless. You been there bought you some gold. So there goes some giblets, there goes some gems. I hope to help you out. And also, we is jumping in the gym. We jumping in the gym. We might be back outside the truck on the ground doing push-ups and sit-ups, but we getting back on the workout thing. Y'all stay focused, stay prayed up. It's a millionaire mission. Make sure you own it. And like I said, I'm no longer stressing about it. I just got to talk to God about it, and I just got to keep living. And God has been amazing. Hawaii was beautiful. Jamaica was amazing. The new beach was wild. But I still need to ride some jet skis, and I want to do that hang gliding thing too. You know, like when you jump off the mountain, and then you got like it's like a kite on your back, but you be like hang glide. So I want to do some of that hang gliding too. Hey, shout out to all y'all that tapped in. Make sure you hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? It's free 99. Drop a comment like Blake the Farmer Boy. That's my guy. Blake, you gotta let me know what you got on that farm, my boy. You got some animals, some crops, what we got going on, man. I need to power up with all the farmers that's tapping in. Shout out to y'all. Salute, Millionaire Mission. Make sure you on one. That part. Didn't mean to offend anybody if you get offended. My bad.